In today's class, we will discuss about second method for hybridization. Here, G stands for group number, M stands for monovalent atom. Monovalent atom. In the given molecule, if diatomic or triatomic atoms, if it is there, we need to ignore. So we should not calculate in the formula. So monovalence only we need to consider. Okay. Some examples now we will do. SnCl2 stands means tin. So tin group number 4 plus 2 atoms are monovalent atoms. So chlorine group number is 7. 8 minus 7 1, which equals to half into 4 plus 2 is 6. So the resultant number is what? 3. 3 means sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization. So in this method, we can directly find out hybridization of unknown molecule, but we need to find or we need to write its regular geometry. So what is meant by regular geometry? So the molecular geometry, if it is, indicates 0 pair of electronic system. So what is the geometry we will get? That is considered as regular geometry. So means irregular geometry or exact geometry we should not find from the method. So now here sp2. So now this is what? Planar geometry. Next. SnCl4 stannic chloride. Hybridization H equals to half into tin group number 4 plus monovalent atoms are 4, which equals to half into 4 plus 4 8. The resultant number is 4. 4 means what? sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization with tetrahedron geometry. Next, if you take SF4 sulfur tetrafluoride, sulfur group number 6th group element, half into 6 plus fluorine valency 1. So 4 monovalent atoms are there, which equals to half into 6 plus 4 10. So 10 means 5. 5 means what? sp3d. sp3d tetrahedron, that means trigonal bipyramidal geometry. Next, SF6. So for sulfur 6th group element, hybridization H equals to half into 6 plus monovalent atoms are 6. So total half into 12. Half into 12 means what? 6 is the resultant number. If it is 6 means sp3d2. sp3d2. Okay. If you take XeF2, xenon difluoride. So xenon group number 8th group element. So for this, half into 8 plus atoms are 2. So total half into 8 plus 2 10. So half into 10 means what? Then we will get resultant number 5. 5 means sp3d. sp3d hybridization. XeO3 xenon trioxide. So for this hybridization H equals to half into group number of xenon 8th group, 8 plus oxygen is divalent atom. So 6th group element, 8 minus 6, 2 valency. So in the given molecule, if it is triatomic or diatomic atoms, if it is there, or divalency, trivalency atoms, if it is there, we can ignore. So monovalent atoms are what? 0. 8 plus 0. So now half into 8. So which means what? 4. 4 means sp3 hybridization. Next. XeO4 xenon tetroxide. So for this hybridization H equals to half into xenon group number is 8. Number of monovalent atoms are 0. So 8 plus 0, 8. 4 means sp3 hybridization. XeO2F2 half into group number of xenon 8 plus oxygen is divalent atom and we need to calculate only monovalent. So monovalent atoms are 2 fluorines. So here we need to take 2. 8 plus 2, 10. Half into 10, the resultant number is 5. 5 means what? sp3d. PbI2 half into lead group number 4 plus iodine valency 1. So 2 monovalent atoms are there. So 4 plus 2, 6. Half into 6 means 3. So 3 means what? sp2 hybridization. CO2 carbon dioxide. Okay, for this hybridization H equals to half into carbon group number 4 plus monovalency 0 because oxygen is a divalent. Okay, so half into 4. Half into 4 means 2. 2 means sp hybridization. CHCl3 chloroform. Carbon 4th group element half into 4 plus hydrogen is monovalent atom and chlorine also monovalent atom. So total 3 plus 1. So 4 monovalent atoms are there. So 4 plus 4 now here 8 half into 8. So which equals to 4. 4 means what? sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization. CH2Cl2 dichloromethane, so commonly called as DCM, half into central atom here carbon 4 plus 2 hydrogens monovalent, 2 chlorines monovalent. So 2 plus 2 4 monovalent atoms are there, which equals to half into 8. 8 means 4. So 4, which indicates what? sp3 hybridization. ICl, iodine chloride. For this, half into iodine group number is 7th group element 7 plus chlorine is monovalent 1. So 7 plus 1 8. Half into 8 means 4. 4 means what? sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybridization. IF5, iodine pentafluoride. Half into, so iodine group number is 7 plus fluorine valency 1. So total number of monovalent 5, which equals to 7 plus 5 12. 12 by 2 6. So if the resultant number is 6 means what? sp3d2. sp3d2. IF7, half into 7 plus monovalent atom also 7. 14 by 2. 7 plus 7, 14 by 2. So here the resultant number is 7. If the resultant number 7 means what? sp3d3. sp3d3. H3O plus hydronium ion, half into, so group number means central atom oxygen atom. Oxygen group number is 6th group element. 6 plus monovalent atoms are 3. Next, so which carries 1 unit of positive charge, so loss of 1 electron. So here we took minus 1. 6 plus 3 9. 9 minus 1 8. So means 8 by 2. sp3 hybridization. Ammonium, here half into nitrogen group number 5th group plus monovalent atoms are 4 minus 1 unit of positive charge minus 1. Half into 5 plus 4 9. 9 minus 1 8. 8 by 2 4. sp3 hybridization. Half into nitrogen group number 5 plus monovalent atom is 0. 1 unit of positive charge, which indicates removal of 1 electron minus 1. So half into 5 plus 0 5 minus 1 4. sp hybridization. NO2 plus half into 5 plus 0, positive charge which indicates minus 1, 5 minus 1, 4, 4 by 2, 2, so 2 means sp hybridization. I3 plus, so here 3 iodine atoms are there, so one of the iodine atom is acting as central atom and remaining 2 of them acting as surrounding atoms. So for this, half into iodine group number is 7 plus, so remaining 2 ions are acting as surrounding atoms. So we need to add 2 monovalency and positive charge which indicates minus 1. 7 plus 2, 9, 9 minus 1, 8, 8 by 2, 4. 4 means sp3 hybridization. Okay, so same as like that, we need to do some more. ICl2 plus, half into iodine group number 7 plus chlorine valency 1, so such type of chlorines are 2. Next, 1 unit of positive charge which indicates loss of 1 electron. 7 plus 2, 9, 9 minus 1, 8. So 8 by 2, 4. 4 means sp3 hybridization. Next, XeF3 plus, xenon group number, 8th group element, half into 8 plus monovalent atoms are 3 and positive charge 1. 8 plus 3, 11. 11 minus 1, 10, 10 by 2, 5. 5 means what? sp3d. sp3d. So same as like that, we will do some more examples. So in the previous video I gave more examples. Just if you want, you can take some positive.